Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey guys, Top Flight here, and I'm about to go outside in the freezing cold to put some new air filters on my car. Here she is, a 1978 Triumph Spitfire. Alright then guys, so what I'm going to be doing today is, what I've already explained, is putting some new air filters on this car. I'm going to be removing all of this old airbox, which is restricting the airflow massively, and I'm going to be changing it out with some new K&N air filters. Alright then guys, so this is it before I put the new air filters on it, and obviously as you can hear, there is no induction noise at the minute. This whole unit is made to make the engine quiet and not made for performance, so hopefully we're going to see a little bit of a performance increase with these new K&N air filters. Okay, so step one with taking this air box off is going to be to remove these pipes here, which is probably going to dump some petrol on the floor. Then we just do the same to the other side, so we get our pliers. Which doesn't seem to want to move. Oh, there you go. Put the pliers back down. And take the rest of it off. There you go, so the pipe is now off. Okay guys, so as this car is old, it's extremely awkward, and it took me about 15 minutes to find this 1/2 inch Imperial spanner. Okay, so now there's 4 bolts on the side here. We just want to get our spanner on here and just pull these bolts off. Okay, so now we've got our bolts out, we're just going to quickly pull this out. Which isn't going to happen because I haven't removed these, so we're back in a sec. Okay, so now I've got them off, I've removed the old airbox, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got our gaskets to go on the side to seal it, and we've got these old filters which are rock solid. You probably couldn't even shoot my BB gun through this. It's so hard I can barely even move it with my fingers. And that's the same for both of these. To give it more air induction, what we tried doing is we tried stabbing it with a screwdriver, as you can see. But it's still so restrictive. It's just killing the engine and it's choking it up all the time. It's not worth keeping. We're going to get rid of this whole system and put these new K&Ns on it, which are going to look so much better and hopefully give it a bit more of a performance increase. Okay, so these are the K&N air filters. That's what I'm going to get out now for you. They are very shiny. That's going to look so much nicer on the car. Obviously I've got to get my gasket from indoors because I've left it in there, but this looks amazing. It's going to look great on the side there. Okay, so now I've got the air filters out. I'll just let the camera focus a little bit. Okay, now you've got the air filters out, these little rubber bits need to slot inside these edge bits, which isn't really that much of a difficult task. Probably can do it one-handed. It's very simple. This is such an easy swap, it really is. And it's going to breathe in so much better. I'm hopefully going to get a new exhaust system for this car as well, because that's restrictive, especially now that I've put some brand new filters on it. Okay, so now I've figured out what these are for. These go on the inside here so that your bolts go through, so that when you do up your bolts, this doesn't warp or get crushed inwards. So you do not want to forget these, otherwise you are going to damage your air filters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 of the bolts that came off the car. I'm going to get the top piece, I'm going to put the bolts through it. One of my bolts just fell down, which isn't funny, I'm not laughing. That goes on there. I'm going to turn this upside down, like that. Put these on there. Get our whole airbox system. We're going to squeeze this on here. Okay, so that now should all be together. Ish. Okay, so I've got it all together. It was really simple. You just put it all together and then you put the bolts through the middle. You make sure you get those little bits in between. You're not going to believe me when I tell you is that I just had a shower. Look how much grease came off my fingers and went on this nice polished steel. It is disgusting. I will be cleaning that as soon as I get it on the car. Okay, so let's go get our gaskets. Gaskets. Okay, so when you put your gasket on your air filter, you got to make sure you get it on the right way, because this obviously goes on a certain way. That's wrong. And that's still wrong. There we go. See, like, I can't even get it right. There you go. So that's the right way to put your gasket on your car. That will, well, it just looks better. If you get it around the wrong way, your holes won't really match up. So make sure you get it on the right way, otherwise you're going to damage your gasket, and ultimately you're not going to get your air filter on. Okay, so now I've got my gasket on. I'm going to quickly put this on and just do the bolts up a little bit. Won't be able to record it because I've only got two hands. Okay, so here is our first of two air filters. This already looks a ton better. It looks absolutely amazing compared to what we did have on it. They're a lot big. They look a lot bigger than I thought they would. They're not perfectly tightened up yet. They've still got a lot to go. But oh my god, this looks great. I can't wait to have two on here. Okay then, so the second air filter will go. If we can get the box open, that'd be a good start. Second air filter. Our bits are in there, check them out. Need them, don't forget them. Just in case you're wondering, I don't think there is a certain way these have to go round, so you should be okay to put them round any way you please. Obviously, if you try to put them on facing like this bit towards the carburetor, that you got a problem. But other than that, that should be it. You're good to go. Got a lovely little sticker that came with this kit. I don't think I'll be putting it on my car just because it just doesn't look great. It's not going to look great on the car. I might get some proper K&N stickers that literally just have the logo on it. That would look a lot better just to go on the door or something. It would look great. Okay, so just piece together this second air filter. Let's put it together and see what it's like. Okay guys, so I just got the two air filters on. It looks absolutely amazing. Honestly, it's going to obviously look a lot better than the original air filters, which I've got around the back there, still in pieces. I don't know what to do with them. They're absolute trash. They'll probably end up in the bin. But these look absolutely amazing. I think the next step is to get a new exhaust system, because this is just, look at it, it's disgusting. Not only that, it's holding the engine back so much. Yeah, so that's the air filters. I'm just gonna chuck this pipe back on and we'll start it up, see what it sounds like. Okay, so I'm just gonna get these clips back over to hold on these pipes. Get that on because the original air filter was shorter on this side, so this pipe isn't really long enough. I'll have to change that. So yeah, I'll probably have to do that before I start it up. Let's grab that, move it up. Come on. There you go. So that's that all back on. Let's see what it sounds like. Then I'll end up changing this pipe. Okay, so here are the new air filters on the car that are running. And let's see what it sounds like. You can definitely hear the induction noise now. The engine seems a lot happier with the new air filters, mostly because it's idling a lot higher than what it was. It was idling about, what was it? Let's find out. It's idling about 700 now. It was idling about 5 before. It was almost on the verge of stalling. These new air filters made the difference. I knew not to change any of the carb settings, mostly because I knew this would improve the idle, mostly because the engine is finding it a lot easier to breathe in. So I'm really happy with these new carburetors. Alright, so let's go over to the karting tools and see if we can find ourselves any fuel line. Here we are, and I found some fuel line. There you go, straight on the top, mostly because I used some yesterday, because I have just put the old air filter back on, and then those came through the door and had to change it, obviously, straight away. So here's the new line. We're going to put that on. We're just going to extend this a little bit just so we're not rubbing on the air filters anymore, because we don't want to make any, we don't want to damage our new filters straight away, do we? Okay, so just going back inside the dark house, see if I can find some cutters just to cut this up with. Oh, these will have to do, I think. They'll cut the line, they'll do. As long as it does the job, that's all really. Not been on for 5 minutes, already coming off. Let's do this. It's gonna squirt everywhere. Yep, knew it. Knew that was coming. Let's just pull this off. We don't need that on there just yet. Okay, so the clip is broken on this side, so I'm just going to grab hold of the two tethers on this side and just wiggle it off. There you go, straight away. Let's get a new pipe on there. Okay, so how long do we reckon we're going to want our pipe? I mean, the old one was this long. We weren't far out, so I'm just thinking give it like another half a centimetre or centimetres. No, let's do it half a centimetre, half an inch. Let's do that. Okay, so just cut our new pipe. That's about another half an inch-ish. Actually no, it's about a full inch. Just under. It looks about right. It shouldn't be rubbing anymore. It's going to be a lot better and it's actually going to fit on there properly now. Okay, so let's get this broken clip on first. It might just slide on. Let's hope it does anyways. Come on. Okay, so we are going to need the pliers. Okay, so I've got the pliers. Let's quickly just nip this on. I bet it's gone on without the pipe. That's typical, it's gone on without the pipe. Right, let's do that again. Okay, so what I've done is I've slid this clip down the pipe a little bit further so it gives it more time when it goes on. Let's do this on my hands quick. Alright, so is this going to go on? Let's see if it goes on. There you go, straight away, straight away. Straight away, straight on there. Just getting the pliers on it. Come on. Sorry, it's not the best recording you've ever seen. First time for everything, isn't there? Alright, so that looks on there. That's on there now. We've got our pipe which is coming out further. I'm not sure. It may be long enough, maybe not. Let's have a look. Okay, so here's our other clip. We're going to see if we can just quickly squeeze this on the pipe. Okay, we've got it on the pipe, so now let's put our line on here. I'm going to have to put the camera down for this bit. Okay, so I've got the pipe on, now I'm just going to use this clip. The non-broken one, if I can get the pliers around it. Just slide it on like that. So it's just there, on the end of the pipe. Let go of it. And there you go, that's all on now. So that's the whole air filter system, all on. Very easy, very simple, no cutting. Well, there was just for the pipes, that's it. Might have to come up with something just to hold this in place, because this used to be in the old airbox. Might have to come up with something just to put that on, but other than that, that is all of it. It looks amazing, sounds a lot better, and I'm probably going to go take it for a test drive in a bit.